So what's up next after Austin? So after Austin, I kind of felt like I had been a little bit ripped off from the Marble Falls, Camp Creek area on the lower Colorado River there by Lake Travis. But there was also another site, Camp Cedar Point, that was further up on Lake Buchanan that I wanted to check out too. It was in sort of the same area. So I headed up there on the Sunday night after South by Southwest. Sorry about these bugs. It was really sketchy when I got there. There was like a fire that was still lit and burning, kind of, and like it looked like some homeless person was maybe like living there or something like that. I knew it was windy that night, so I took my shovel and just put that fire out. I didn't want any campfires. Had some other campfire business happen on this trip already in Texas. So I stayed there for a few days. I walked around the lake because in Texas right now there's a major drought, so all the lakes are really low. Like this lake is 2% full right now. This one's not going to come back up. It's dammed, but and I mean dammed as in like a reservoir, not damned as in God, hating on it. But anyway, so I walked around kind of like this perimeter of this lake. Ran into a few people who live by there. They were really cool, told me where I could walk and stuff like how it works. So did that for a few days. Jumped in Lake Buchanan. I got footage of that. It's beautiful. It's by a reservoir. Super genius blue lake. Then went back down after I was there for a couple of days. I went back down to, I also got taken up for dinner there by some crazy old traveler man who saw me at the library. So in Texas, I need to do a lot of library stuff to get research, check the weather, because I need to move around relative to the weather. It wasn't like Arizona or California, it was just steady goodness. It was a lot of rain, so you camp for like a week, and then you have to move the spot. It's just a lot of planning, whatever, right? So the library one day, and this guy came in, he's like, oh, you got BC plates, and he handed up, he's like, I'll take you out for dinner. So he took me out for dinner, went to this Mexican restaurant. That was super cool. And then I can't remember if anything else really exciting happened there, but yeah, basically it was like a cool spot. And then I went back to Camp Creek, which is by Marble Falls and Lake Travis, and that was genius. This crazy river walk. Went to this place called the Narrows. Just super genius stuff. I'll show you some footage of that. Unbelievable. And then the weather was kind of on and off for a little bit. I stayed there for like 4 days or something like that. So I would go into Marble Falls and Starbucks it up. Thanks Fitzgerald for the gift card. That worked out well. And use that gift card and kind of do my research there or whatever. So that was cool. Marble Falls itself was actually super beautiful as well. I've got some footage of that too. Like they have a city park, super nice. So then I needed to get some work done on my car. The weather was turning crappy, so I went up to Killeen. So I thought I was going to go like north at that point, maybe up to Abilene, because it looked like I'd have the best weather. So I went to Killeen, got some work done on my car that was more expensive than I would have liked, but it needed to be done. And then I stayed in Killeen 2 nights, and then after Killeen, I was like, I got to do it. I got to go south to Padre Island, which is like right at the bottom of Texas. It's like on the ocean. It's crazy national seashore. Because that's the weather looked good. And down there, the weather was spotty the whole time. It was like rain, sun, rain and rain, sun, rain and rain, sun. But it looked like a good section. So I went down to Padre Island from Killeen. 1 night spent at that Marble Falls Camp Creek site, though, first, because I got out of the car fixing too late to make it all the way down to Padre. And the next morning at that Camp Creek site, I ran into this crazy dude, Daniel Fortenberry, who is like this rocker. Like he's probably like 36, 37 years old guy. And he's just a crazy character, so he's been texting me a bit. He's just nuts. He's crazy, but funny to like kind of communicate with or whatever, right? I might have a picture of him too. We'll see. Crazy dude. He's like all into Dave Mustaine and all this crazy metal from back in the day. It's hilarious. Awesome.